Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being with me today. We're back in Foundation and this is our new Riverside city that we're building here. So in our first episode we got our little village centre started here with our market on the outskirts. A little bit of housing here. We have our stone quarry up here, and down towards the river we have our lumberjack, our forester, which I haven't actually set going yet. Good, I had a spare person, that's helpful. Reforestation, right, let's just get this filled in. Get a little bit of forest going. Let's just smooth that off. There we go, that looks pretty good. And let's go with let's go with pine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Never quite work out the difference between all of these things. There we go. Right, so that's our forester set up, and then we've got our forager over here as well. So we're doing okay. Next thing on the agenda, actually, let me just get this little thing built. What am I waiting for? Oh, I haven't got any wood. That's annoying. Typical. I've got everything else and no wood. Right, well, in a second, hopefully I will get this built and done. And then we're going to build ourselves a lovely church, and that's going to go in this space over here. If you've seen the first episode, you'll know that my basic plan for this is to have... let's just see, I've got spare people. Yes, brilliant. Yeah, my basic plan is to make sure that I keep things like the church, the water supply, and the marketplace all very close to each other, so people don't have to walk far to get everything that they need, and they will all be close to the residential. So my residential is here, they're going to have a marketplace here, and water here, and a church here, so they can nip between these nice and quick, get home, then go off to work. And the other thing that I was going to be focusing on in this game is only promoting people in certain jobs, so you end up with an awful lot more people just needing the basic requirements. Because I think it'll allow me to just have more fun spreading the city out and getting more people in, rather than constantly worrying about, am I generating enough clothes, am I generating enough honey and herbs and all this sort of thing. I don't want to be focused on production for the sake of production. I just want to enjoy creating a beautiful looking city. So that is kind of my basic aim for this game. Look at that, our forester is getting to work very quickly there. That's really good. He may be able to catch up actually and be quick enough that this is enough for this woodcutter. We'll have to see about that. And I will have to set up another woodcutter somewhere soon. But first I want to do a church. Then I need to do a couple of warehouses. One here for the wood and one up here for stone. And I need to set up some stone masons as well. But let's get a church in first, because that is what will make everyone happy. As you can see there, 15% minus there because people haven't got a church. So let's look at getting a nice rustic church in here, shall we? So I want to do a decent sized church. I want it to take up this space, but it's kind of a long-term thing. I want it to have a good capacity for the future. So I may do, what sort of resources does this need? 48, 28, 10. It's not terrible, although actually I haven't unlocked trade routes yet. Let me just check my trade route situation, because for that I do need to get a warehouse, don't I? Yeah, so I can unlock that. I need to build a warehouse. You know what? I'm going to just build a warehouse first, and I'm going to do it up by the stonemason here. And the reason for that is because I'm going to need to get tools in, and unfortunately the tools need to go into our warehouse, so it's kind of important to get one of these in place. So let's get a warehouse in up here. So that needs some stone and some planks. Okay, well that would be fine. We've got plenty of stone and we're making planks now. Okay, that's cool. So let's get that done first. So this church, I will design it, but I won't start it building until that warehouse is done. Right, let's get a... Ooh, do I want a stone tower? Yeah, let's go with a stone tower. So what I'll do first is just raise it up a bit, and then I'll do a bit of positioning. Where do I want it? Probably connecting to this one if I can. It's not quite going to work, is it? Okay, let's just plonk it down there and see what it does. Oh, actually, do you know what? That looks pretty good there. Or do I want it brought? No, let's maybe bring it over so that it's connected to this one. Okay, just needs turning a bit and centralizing. Does that look okay? I think that looks okay. Right, and let's get a cross up on the top there. Let's get a doorway in. Let's see, how do these doorways? That's too big. That one looks pretty good, and then maybe get one of those on this bit there. So we've got 2 entrances. That's good, I don't mind that. And it also means that I could extend it sideways here or out the back maybe and make it a bit bigger later on, but for now that's all it's going to need. It's going to take a little while to build that because it does need quite a few resources, so I'm not going to get that started just yet. I really want this warehouse to be done first, so I want actually I suppose what I could do, I could prioritize this so that all the planks go into there first. Let's do that, and then I could confirm this and just let people get started on it at least, because it's quite a big project, that one. Our little forest here is coming along nicely, that's good. Granary has got plenty of food, so that's not an issue. We have plenty of berries in there. Great. Have I got any spare people? Ooh, territory. 1 free territory. Well, I own all the territory anyway, so yeah, never mind. Right, I've got 1 free person. Where do I need a free person? Let's do that. Where do I need people? What do I need? Ideally I do need more wood actually at the moment, but I'm a bit scared of chopping down too many trees too quickly. I might go with builders. Let's get a builder first. Yeah, let's do that first, that's fine. Right, I reckon I've got a little bit of decorating to do. Let's get a wall around here. I'm going to stick with the same theme as the last builder's yard that I did and get a little barrier just around the outside like so. I could actually bring it in like that, I reckon. There we go, that looks pretty cool. And then maybe I might put a bit of vegetation, I reckon, in here. And let's get right, let's get a fern and a fern. Actually, let's get one outside there as well. I can get maybe one of these ones back here. Let's get a little bit of grass in. A couple of little tufts here and there. Let's get one out there. Do I need a rock? I feel like a little rock out the back here might look good. What have we got? There we go. Just a little rock. Doesn't need too much all the time, does it? Just that little bit of detail just makes it look like a proper used building. And let's get something in here for the granary. I reckon some nice crates around the granary would look good. Oh, a shipment of furniture, that's interesting. Shipment of planks, no. No, I reckon some nice, various food. Here we go, this one makes sense, doesn't it? Let's get you back there. There is a cart, isn't there? Have I missed the cart? Yes, look, there's an open cart. Is it a wagon? It's a wooden wagon. Okay, let's get the wagon parked around the side here. And I think some barrels would look good, I reckon, in the back of that. There we go. So again, I don't want to go over the top with this sort of stuff. I think that's fine. Just that little bit of extra detail, and then again, I reckon just a few bits of nature around here as well. So let's get, oh, I can get a nice tree stump out the front here. That might look pretty cool. With a bit of grass. Growing up around it. Yep, that looks nice. Let's get a couple of ferns back here. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty basic, but that's fine. That's the sort of level of detail that I want to go into. Now, one thing I do need to do is keep an eye on these. These guys need to be desirable, and the easiest way of doing that is with the Fantasy Decorations mod, because it has in here somewhere some nice flowers. Have I missed them? I went too fast. Where are the flowers? Here we go. So we get these bushes, little berry bushes and such. And these things are fantastic for increasing the desirability of an area. So you just get a few of these just placed around. Just make it look nice. And it really boosts all the desirabilities of the houses. There we go. It makes it look nice too. So these should all now be very high desirability. And they are. That's great. Right, how's our warehouse getting on? Still lacking some planks. Okay, that's fine. We've got some planks. So yeah, not a big problem there. The forest is coming along. We're not chopping many trees at the moment. I still need one more. Yeah, I don't have any free people. I do need one more person in there. I need to produce more wood. I'm going to need some more stone cutters as well. It's always very slow at the start of this game, getting enough people in, because you have to build so many different buildings. There we go, +2 villagers. Brilliant. So let's get one more woodcutter and one more stone cutter. Those are the most basic things, wood and stone, that you need at the start of the game. In fact, all the way through the game, it really is stone and wood. So it's always a good idea to have too much of those resources. You can't have too much, basically. As long as you can store it, there's no harm in making more of it. It's nice that the stone doesn't run out as well. They just keep on hacking at this stone, and they will forever produce bits of stone from it. And obviously builders is a big thing as well. So my builders in particular, they are going to remain as the most basic people. I think everyone will become a serf. Rather than a newcomer. Serf means that they need a house, they need food, just one type of food, and they need religion and water as well. So those are the most basic things that people need. When you promote people from serf up to commoner, that's when they start demanding 2 types of food and I think 1 type of goods, which would usually be clothes. And then when you promote people to citizen, they need 2 types of goods. And they need a luxury goods as well, which would be something like beer or herbs from a monastery. So that gets quite complicated then. It's quite a chain and process to produce those luxury goods. And indeed the normal goods as well, because they've only just recently added in multiple types of goods. One of which is candles and the other one is common wares, and neither of them are very easy to make, and they're both very expensive to buy. So yeah, generally you don't want to promote too many people up to that level, which is what I learnt from my last game, and that is the lesson that I'll be taking into this game. Hopefully I will remember and get it right. I think this is looking really cool at the moment. Actually, I'm pretty pleased with the start that I've made here. I think once this church gets up and running, it's going to look really nice around here. It's a nice little town centre, isn't it? Let's just decorate a little bit over here while we're waiting for our church. So let's get some decorations around our forager hut. So I think we've got in here somewhere, we have some little baskets with berries in. Here we go, look. A hand basket with berries. These things are pretty good little details that you can add in. You know, you can leave a couple of them out here. Looks like someone's been sort of picking from the bushes there. Maybe one or two sort of pots as well, stuff like this. You know, it's a little pot with some water in it. You know, and stuff like that would be everywhere. Everyone would have little pots of water, so there's no harm in having little details like this around as well. I don't even mind stuff like this. People are hanging their washing out. Why not? I mean, they're drying stuff while they're working. What's wrong with that? And they've got a pet rabbit too. There we go. Let's have a little rabbit there. I love these little details. It's what makes games like this worth playing. It really is. It's they're brilliant. I absolutely love this. This is why I play a game like this. You know, as much as I love building a city, a lot of them it's very broad. You know, you don't get to do these little details. Whereas in this game, because of these mods, you get to do so much more, and I absolutely love it. Got a little fence here. Don't think I need a fence. No, do you know what? Let's just go with that. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? And I might just put in a few little nature decorations too. Oh, I love the little rabbit. Look at him there, sitting in his long grass there. Little pet rabbit. It's brilliant. So what I might just do is put in... Oh, my warehouse has been built. That's great. I might just get a couple of ferns. Let's get one back here. Actually, let's get a couple back there. And then let's get one of these slightly different ones back here. And how about maybe just a couple of tufts of grass in the middle of this. Make it look a little bit overgrown maybe. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I'll give it a go. I might even just stick a bit of a rock on the outside here. In fact, let's get a couple of these rocks here. Little formation of rocks. There we go. How does that look? Yeah, I like that actually, with the grass inside there. I think that looks pretty good. There we go. Nice, yeah, liking that. That looks good. So I've still got this area to do a bit of decorating on. Probably the market actually could do with a little bit. Just a couple of crates maybe. First, let's just get this warehouse looked at. So have I got... No, I've got no spare people. That's a pain. Right, well let's get tools first and stone, because that's what I'm producing at the moment. And then I will get polished stone now as well, because I will build a stonemason's hut here soon. But I do... Oh, an envoy requests an audience. Okay, what do you need? Deliver 30 berries. Yeah, I can do that. Ooh, who do I want to assist? I can never remember what is it you get? It's this one, isn't it? Is it? No, it's not. It's the round one. So it's this one, labour influence. So do I want... I don't need anything there yet. Wooden keeps, large wall, rustic church. Let's go with clergy actually, because I've got a bit of kingdom influence there already. Yeah, let's go with clergy. Right, so I will help the clergy. There we go. Deliver berries, yes. Completed, wonderful, there we go. Easy. Okay, so we also need... let's have a look. Trade, resources. Let's find the tools. Here we go. So buy in until we have... Can I type? 20. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Our coins have actually gone over the limit. I wonder if that's a new thing, because I don't think they ever managed to do that before. That's very interesting. Anyway, I need a spare person, so I might just have to get rid of a builder for now. I do apologise, because I need you in here. Good, right, so that person is going to come in here. You're working at the moment. What are you doing? You're a transporter. Ah, great. So is she already transporting some goods? Don't know where from. Actually, she might just still be moving stuff to the church. Yeah, she is. That's fine. Okay, she's still doing a little bit of building. Oh, look at that. I've got two villagers now. That's typical, isn't it? How annoying. Never mind. That's fine. So what do I need? Let's have a look. Carpenters, miners, foragers, builders and transporters. Right, well let's worry about the base materials. So let's get another miner and another carpenter for now. I don't really want to do any more building of resource places until I've filled up all the existing places. That's kind of my theory. It's not a good idea to have too many empty buildings. They're not doing you much good, are they? So I'm just gonna let the church get built, to be honest, because that's what we need next. We've got our transporter with tools, so hopefully, did I actually set up the tools properly? Let's just check that. Tools, buy until we get to 20. Yes, and I have opened up that route, haven't I? Great. Yes, so we are going to be buying in tools now. That's good. No unemployed. Still need a whole load of people. Okay, great. Become my little miners. So I'm assuming these people, what are they? Are they newcomers? No, they're serfs. So they do have a home, do they? They do have a home, yes. Okay. Oh yes, they work 58 meters from home. Okay. Don't want people having to walk too far to get to work. At the moment, this is fine. They're walking to there and they're walking down to here. But as soon as I start spreading any further this way, I'll have to put in another residential zone over here. And like I said, in this map, I'm going to make sure that every residential zone has markets, churches, and water available. That is my basic plan. Just to make sure everything runs efficiently. And I'm just going to keep loads of people as serfs. So all they need is food, shelter, water and religion. And hopefully that will keep everyone much happier. At the moment they still need a church, which is fine. Because at the moment we haven't got anything built of the church yet. Hopefully it won't be too long before something gets built. So even if just one of these cores gets done. Actually, if I prioritise a core, then I should at least start getting people able to go to church before the rest of the church is built, which is pretty cool. Actually, I shouldn't have done that one, should I? I should have done this one, because this one has got everything it needs. Yeah, that's cool. To be fair, they're all going to get built fairly quickly, I would say. Ah, look, I've had a delivery of tools come in. That's good. So we should have a load of tools in here now. Yes, there we go. 20 tools. And we are starting to collect a bit of stone as well. Wonderful. Oh, look, there's our little trader. So is he... no, he was from someone else. From Northbury? Okay. I didn't think I'd opened up the trade route to Northbury. Oh, that is the one that I'd opened, but he didn't want to sell me tools. I guess he'd probably sold me the tools, so he didn't have any more. I think that's probably what that meant. Wants to buy, wants to sell. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he would have sold me that many of those things. Ah, now, that means that I could... Actually, hang on. Is he buying... Yes, he's buying berries. So let's sell some berries as well. Actually, let's just have a look at our money situation. How do I look at money? Here we go, budget. So income this month. Actually, look at last month, previous. Income and expenses. So our total was positive, 248. And here we have much better income. That's really good. Wow, we're selling a lot more berries now. That's cool. And trade, obviously, because we bought a load of tools. I might even not bother selling any berries yet. Although that is, yeah. Do you know what? I am going to sell some berries. Okay. Let's go with sell above what? Let's type this in. Sorry. Let's sell above 200. It'll never be that much because he'll only buy 30 or so at a time, I think. But that's fine. It just gets it going, doesn't it? Gets the ball rolling. Right, now I was just going to decorate this market, wasn't I? Let's just do that while I think about it. Just a few crates, I reckon, in here. And where are the crates? Always so far away. Here we go. Let's just get a couple of little piles down the side here. Maybe a barrel or two. And you know what? I think this guy's got a chicken. He's gonna have a chicken. There we go. Little pet chicken. Nice. See, it doesn't need a lot, does it? Just that little bit of detail. I like that. And hopefully, yeah, we are selling plenty. I may well set up another market next door, actually. But again, I'm just going to wait until the church is done. I just don't want to detract from the church at all. Right, do I have any unemployed? No, not at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Right, what haven't I decorated? I haven't decorated all of this lot, have I? I feel like I should do a bit of something around here. Maybe, certainly around this sawmill, I think, could do with some nice piles of planks, which I know are in here somewhere. I reckon they probably got a pet dog, so I may well add a pet dog in somewhere as well. Right, let's see what's going to look good. Actually, a pile of logs makes sense as well, doesn't it? So maybe have some planks out the front here. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Planks out the front and then some logs around the back. Okay, so where have I got... Here we go, look, piles of logs. Oh, massive logs. Too far. Okay, let's put a temporary one there. Right, big old pile of logs there. That looks good. And then maybe some random ones here. Yep. Nice. Doesn't need much. I think I might actually put a little log store. I kind of like the idea that they actually burn some of their logs for firewood as well. I think that could look good. Maybe just there. And then just get rid of that one. That was only a temporary one. Let's just build that. What does that look like? I think that looks pretty good. It needs some vegetation. And let's just have a look at walls, actually. I'm thinking maybe a little wood wall of some sort. Like a little picket fence maybe around here. Not sure why they would have a picket fence around here, but I kind of feel like it needs a little something there. And maybe just a little something here as well. I like that, yeah, that looks good. Just a little bit of detail. And let's, oh no, that was the wrong one. Let's go with a bit of nature in here as well. So I'll stick to my usuals. Actually, I do want some sort of a fallen log maybe out here somewhere. Or maybe a stump. Maybe a stump in here. Yeah, that looks good. And then some ferns. I've said it once and I'll say it again. You can't have too many ferns. Let's get a couple of these different ones in as well. Do you know, I reckon you can have too many ferns, but I won't. I will try and control myself. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's just get a bit of grass growing up through that log pile there. A couple of tufts over here maybe. And maybe something in here. Maybe one by the house. What are we thinking? That looks pretty good, I would say. Looks like a used area now, doesn't it? Much better, yeah, that's great. I'm trying to come up with new ideas for these. It can be tricky to be creative with this sort of thing, but I think that's gonna do a pretty good job over there. Yeah, doing different things with these buildings, little fences and that. It's very easy to do it all the same. So I'm going to try and be as different and creative as I can be. Right, so have we got any capacity in the church yet? Attendance, yes, 20, great. So our first core is done. capacity of 20. Wonderful. So now, oh, storage is full. What storage is full? Ah, we've got 50 logs. Okay. So I need to build a warehouse, don't I, for the wood to go into. So let's do that down here before I forget. So let's get a warehouse on the edge here. Let's get that built. Let's get that as a priority, actually. Now that we've got capacity for 20 people in the church, we don't need to worry too much about the other core being built straight away, because at least everyone can go to church. If you look up here, our happiness is zooming up. We should reach 100, because people are all going to have everything that they need now. So I think next will be a Lord Manor. Where do I think I want to build a Lord Manor? Depends how I'm going to do it, I guess, doesn't it? I like the idea of having a really big Lord Manor. I'm liking the look of this area over here. And I can do sort of gate... Oh yeah, that could look really good. If I get a Lord Manor around the edge of this forest, and then where you've got these little openings... Maybe not the one at the back there, but certainly this one, and this one. I could do little sort of gate houses for people to come in and out. Get rid of this in the middle here. And then have these little entrances. Yeah, that could look really nice. Actually, I will do one at the back as well. Right, so that's the plan. So I'll have a massive, massive manor house over here. And I will get that started in the next episode, I think. I think I'm going to call it a day there for now. I think we're making good progress. I think we're looking pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun with the decorating, and we've got our first church up and running. So we've basically got everything that we need for the basics now. Everyone has everything they need. 99% happiness, great. So we just got a second warehouse to be built here to hold all of our wood products. This one is slowly filling up with stone and our tools as well, which we're trading. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. What I also need to do up here is get a couple of stonemasons going to start turning this stone into... yes, look at that, I had a spare person. Turning our stone into polished stone as well. And in the meantime, hopefully we'll get some more people in and I can get all of these buildings completely full up, which will be really nice as well. But that is going to have to wait until the next episode. So let's call it a day there for episode number 2. Right, so thank you very much for spending a bit of time with me. I do hope you're enjoying this new series. If you are, please do hit the like button. That would really help out the channel. Thank you very much. And thanks for being here. So hopefully I will see you again very soon. Until then, take care. Bye for now.